When we first started FWE, our vision was to create a community of women leaders that were going to really grow successful, high growth, at that time, high tech and life science companies. And our vision was that the only way to do that was by creating an organization that provided education, access to resources, and a really strong network. The programs from the very beginning were educational programs, always had a networking component, and then we always tried to provide our members with access to the lawyers, bankers, accountants, and people that could help them to understand how to, and also provide them the resources to grow to high-growth businesses, venture-fundable businesses. So when we first started FWE, we always believed that this was a community where you give before you get. So if you came and you shared your expertise, your information, your knowledge, all the things that you gained from your career, then hope that something was going to come back to you, then that was coming with the right attitude. If you came with your hand out expecting business or expecting someone to fund you from the day you walked in the door, you didn't belong in our community. Because the richness of our community was about the fact that people were there to give, and thus that led you to build the relationships that were going to allow you to get back the things you needed. The second very, very important value for us was the diversity of the community. We needed the bankers, the lawyers, the accountants, the venture capitalists and angels. We needed the consultants who provided tons of expertise and information and services to our members. Obviously, we needed the women entrepreneurs themselves and the aspiring women entrepreneurs, so some of the younger women leaders. We also wanted folks who were senior executives in companies if they were thinking pretty quickly about going out into the world of entrepreneurship. It was that diversity of community that allowed of a richness of everyone being able to find what they needed and give to those who needed. And I think that's what allowed the organization to be successful. I think the third value was, at least at the board level, it was roll up your sleeves. This was not an organization just to put something nice on your resume. Even from the very beginning, our board members had to come in and run a committee, put together an event, run the directory, get the website up, whatever it might be. And we always assured that new board members understood that they were working. It was a tactical board. And while we did do the strategy and the fun things once or twice a year, that really we were trying to run an organization with no staff and where everybody was part of making it successful. FWE&E has become a wonderful entity in that it's got the richness of corporate women as well as the richness of entrepreneurs. These are the thought leaders of Silicon Valley, and these are the folks all across the Bay Area who are making things happen. These are leaders of nonprofits, these are corporate leaders, and these are leaders even in government, where people are making change and making the future for women as well as men, but the future for women better. And I really loved being a part of those kinds of events where women see other women also working hard and striving to be successful, but also seeing those who've come before them and feel like that's possible for me because I see others who've done it as well. And I can also reach out my hand to help up the next generation. So we see the younger women who are a part of the organization, and I love that. I just see the future is very bright for this organization, no matter what its name is. And it's really become a place that we always hoped it would be, which is it's a community. It's a community where people feel safe to ask questions, to reach out for help, but also where they come from the very beginning and help each other and are the ones who are absolutely extending their expertise and their knowledge and sharing the kinds of support that they all are looking for and all need.